Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we found the best moments when modern women get shocked by men's honesty. Now let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course.
Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Could you guys just put some more clothes on? Because I don't think it's like appropriate to dress that way. Your dad would probably be disappointed.
Just come with me.
Yeah.
Dad, you want to
I'm him.
You're him. You're gonna think it's your
Do it.
Plot twist, their dads hired them to talk some sense into their daughters.
If a guy gives you an engagement ring and he calls off the engagement, should you give the ring back?
No, hell no. It's my ring.
Okay, so why is it if a man withdraws consent to an engagement, he loses the ring?
I mean, I don't think women are objects like rings are.
I wouldn't say he loses the ring, but you lost the value of that woman.
Okay. If marriage is supposed to be an equal partnership, why does a woman get an expensive engagement ring but a man doesn't?
I mean, I'm sure they could, but I don't think most of them want it. I mean, they get a ring. It's just not really as
What if a guy
expensive.
wanted like a $20,000 motorcycle?
I mean, I guess it's all between you and your partner. I spoil my men.
The only real cost of getting the wrong woman a ring is your sanity and peace.
You know a guy can decline an invitation by saying his girlfriend won't let him go, and everyone will most likely understand. But if a girl declines an invitation by saying her boyfriend won't let her go, people will most likely get concerned.
Women act like men are the ones laying down the law when they won't let anyone else get 2 words in.
I'm supposed to settle for regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
157.
So what would you rank yourself, 1 to 10?
6.
Almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight. And you have 2 children. Overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average?
Average.
Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are. Let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man? Why would you be settling and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing? Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no money.
You ain't fine enough for no money. You said you're 6. You don't get money.
Okay, so if I wanted a high value man, what do I do?
Be reincarnated.
Delusions are killing modern dating. Some women want a man out of their league but won't acknowledge that he's out of their league.
Does body count matter?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna a girl who has 110 bodies.
How many girls have you
10.
How about you? Does body count matter?
No, not at all.
Why not?
People are just people.
That's hella whack, huh?
Yeah, I know. It's like some people are just and some aren't, so.
That's kind of true, actually.
If you want him to forget about numbers, then why are you chasing millionaires?
I've seen deterioration of women. I've been in D.C. for over 20 years. You got to understand, when you leave this country, it is entirely different. I'm sure if you guys have traveled, you got a taste of it, but go explore, taste other cultures, taste women from other cultures. I mean, literally and figuratively, you know, like have a good time.
No, I feel you, bro.
And see, because when you get outside of this country, you don't have that type.
The drawback of letting women get away with everything is them thinking the world revolves around them. No, sweetheart, there's a better world out there. Better options, too.
Is it a hairpiece?
It identifies as a part of me, but I switch it up, just like a lot of my beautiful queens. I'll go from one hairstyle to the next.
The weave lady is acting like the hairpiece dude is being fake. You can't make this up.
Average girl like you're a 19-year-old girl who goes to UCSB who studies math. You have the equivalent optionality as an A-list celebrity, movie star, whatever, what have you. If you wanted to sleep with 3 guys a day, could you? Maybe wouldn't want to do that, but you could. In order for a guy to be able to sleep with 3 women a day, he has to be in the top 1% of men or be bringing major status.
Or lower his standards.
Even if he lowers his standards, he can't 3 girls a day.
I have met men who did.
You've met average dudes who can 3 girls a day, even if they lower their standards.
I'm sorry. Okay, and they did not even lower their standards. All the girls were hot.
What percentage of the average man can pull 3 girls a day?
Let's say about 25% of men can do it. However, it can be up to 40 if men put in more effort in, let's say, what they're wearing, how they're styling themselves, and if they improve their confidence.
They can pull 3 girls a day.
Yes.
You're insane. I'm sorry.
Women just love to argue because she just proved his point with hers.
That's why I said, how can women say, I don't need when the majority of the exciting things that women are doing in life is off of a money? You couldn't even be a hoe if it wasn't for nigga.
Women don't need men only after bleeding them dry.
What do you think they mean by 50-50 then? Like, some part of them has to know that they're like, I want a husband who's disproportionately better than me, but the relationship needs to be 50-50. Like, what do you think is the expectation there?
The expectation is that I want 50-50 share in sort of the decision making, and let's say I want to be an equal stakeholder when it comes to vote, but I don't necessarily want to have an equal share of the responsibilities for governing, maintaining, directing, and executing the relationship.
Women want the privilege of choice, and they'll always choose to sit back while the man does all the work.
You don't make enough to provide for us anymore, so we have to get out there in the workforce.
Right, because you voted for laws that give the jobs to you instead of to us. You know that, right? You have to know about this, right? Women have been saying for decades, they've been saying, we get 77 cents on the... Women want to get paid equal. They don't want to work equal. They just want to get paid equal. So they went to the government and they voted for the government to make things equal. And now that things are equal, women have raised their standards and they're saying, men can't provide anymore. You voted for that. You know that, right? The government takes money from men and gives it to corporations if they meet diversity quotas. So we are being forced to pay to put ourselves out of work so you can be equal. Men and women don't put the same amount of effort into the workplace, and so they get different rewards out of it, but women wanted to make it equal. When men made more, women could find men who made more, but now women are making more, and they can't find men who make more. But it's not because you're running faster than us, it's because you voted to redistribute the trophies. So my money goes to the government, and the government gives that money to corporations, and then when I apply for a job, the corporation says, you may not have that job. We need more women to satisfy our government free money requirement.
It shouldn't be equal pay if it ain't equal work. Put down that purse and pick up a plunger.
I believe that there is a pandemic of sassy.
Your friend's saying yes.
Yes?
I say yes.
How do you think those men are created?
Because of people who think they're
No, it's because it's because they're raised by single moms.
Single moms?
Yes. And if there's no masculine figure in the household as he's growing up.
I'm the masculine figure.
You can't be, you're a woman. You can't be the prop. I'm just saying, don't complain about when you're literally creating.
What?
Yes. You're creating one.
Do you need a masculine figure in your house?
I send my son to his dad for every summer.
Shut up.
Yeah, see, it's shocking news, right?
No man's getting an attitude if he has a dad around to tell him that's not what a real man does.
If I gave you 20,000, what would you do?
Real estate. Flip it.
How?
Don't worry about it. Stocks. Save it. Spend it.
You can go.
Easy way to spot a woman who's never worked a day in her life. Just ask them what they do with a whole lot of money. Chivalry died the day y'all wanted everything to be equal. Absolutely everything. You can't complain about the mess you created.
She's a 10, but she's a single mom.
0. Yeah, like a 5. Like a single mother, there's a bunch of stuff that comes with that, but plus size, it's not about their personality.
If she comes with baggage, she's not a 10.
Fellas, stop letting thoughts with daddy issues tell you what a real man is. They'll never know.
Scooty scoot!
My man's got a point. The only thing she can talk about are attention seeking and clout chasing.
This man literally died because he was working 100-hour weeks for a year because his wife was staying at home. His wife wasn't working, so he had to work 100 hours in a week, and he died in a year of working as an investment banker. And you're telling, don't piss me off because this man should still be alive. Don't piss me off because this man should still be alive. No. You keep working those 80 hours to 100-hour work weeks while your girl just stays at home telling you she's gonna make that weak pasta and that weak sandwich. You're gonna work your way into the grave. This man was working so much, he knew his body couldn't handle it. He went to management to approve if he can work less hours before they could approve it. He died. He died of blood clots. Oh, if anybody knows about investment banking and finance, these people make $180,000 plus. Don't piss me off. You're letting your man work 80 to 100 hours in a week, and all he gets in the morning is, love you, babe, be safe, he's about to die. You've been working 12 to 15 hours for the past 5 days, and all your girl did was give you a hug and said, you're the definition of a real man. You. Help me. Help me. If you're my girl and you're not going 50-50 with me on bills, I am going to assume you are just a broke bum. And also, you are an AI-generated agent of darkness. You are a parasite. Look, this man should still be alive.
This really is just sad. She didn't have any sympathy for the man. Is it really that hard to just go and get a job so he can slow down?
Did you know that the origin of the song Silent Night is when Joseph forgot to make reservation at the hotel and Mary didn't speak to him for the rest of the night? Something like this. Wait, is this what Joseph felt?
The silent treatment isn't a punishment if it's the only time she gets quiet.
Out of these 3 guys, who do you find attractive? I see you looking at him.
Only because he's Mexican. I don't really, no discrimination, but that's not my type. Like,
The Mexicans.
ooh.
That's
I'm
that good
sorry.
gene.
I'm sorry. Probably him.
Him?
Yeah.
Bro, could you see yourself talking to her?
She cool.
Yeah.
She cool.
Would you like her number?
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18?
18? Damn, dude.
I'm 19. Yeah, I'm 18 too, but like, I'm okay.
Now, what makes you say no to her?
I don't know. I just don't. You know, it's the eyebrows, honestly.
Oh,
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI. But would he still smash?
I respect him. Damn, bro, I look you feel bad, bro. I thought you would have got. I thought you would have gotten the hit when I said she could. Like she could.
They were meant to meet. My man had to humble her before she got into her 20s.
Can women be funny?
Will you guys just grow up and just sit down and write your own horse come up with it? Start your own show, have your own award show. Quit waiting around for other people to do for you. That's the problem. If you guys had your own big club and I was standing outside of it, you'd never be in. I'd start my own shit. You guys got to start your own shit. Brains in there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So write your own shit and quit your whining. We're all eating a giant sandwich out here. Nobody cares. I don't care.
Absolutely, but I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a white person.
The it makes no difference whether you got a all right? Just do what the do and hopefully people respond to it. But this shit and all of this crap become undeniable. Well, when was the last time you went on stage and you killed so hard the person after you bombed? If you're doing that on a regular basis, people are going to notice regardless of what you have between your legs.
I'm glad Bill Burr gives them the honest truth, because when you work for it, you'll see the results. Stop trying to get other people to validate your work without doing any work.
What's the biggest thing you hate about women?
The biggest thing I hate about women is that, that one Billie Eilish quote, she said,
You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world.
That's it right there. Okay. You look at that statement, you see how invalid that is. As a young man coming up, you see how they're just trying to put you down, okay? Now, if the roles were reversed, this would be a cancelable offense for us. Okay. You understand that?
Okay.
So, I think that, there are double standards, okay? And we have to look at these. We don't pause, okay? We just have to realize that, if you're gonna say that about us, and you expect us to not say that about you, let's take a step back and let's look at the situation, all right? Next question.
My man has single-handedly taken on the responsibility to remind young guys their worth, and I say let's get behind him.
The forearms on you, sisters. What's your name?
Casey.
Casey and Jesse. Pleasure to meet you, Casey and Jesse. You guys are adorable. Where'd you guys meet? In Columbus, Ohio? You guys drove from Ohio? You're not even allowed to be gay up there. That's crazy. What? Stay down here. Well, maybe let's go west a little bit. Yeah. You got here yesterday, and you going back tomorrow? Did you guys do anything fun for Easter? Repent, maybe? Did you guys go to church this morning? You have food poisoning? Eating the wrong fish. That's Jesus saying clean up your life. I'm kidding. Now what's Penn's Mechanic exactly in Columbus?
It's like
an arcade bar? Like pinball machines and stuff like that? Nice. Just work on your finger and just... Interesting. Do you remember, who'd you come out to first, if you don't mind me asking? Your friends? And did they know? They were like, yeah, you dress like that, you don't skateboard at all. You know, you're young, you don't have to do it anytime soon. What would you ever want, kids, you think?
If I'm rich.
If you're rich? Well, you're gonna have to stop working at an arcade bar. That's step number one.
The only time women have no choice but to sit there and listen to you is when it's your show and you have the microphone.
I'm getting upset about the fact that you keep having these barbecues. And you know full well that I'm a vegan and I have very strong principles about protecting animals and our environment. And I feel like with you, you're just kind of taking the... And that smell that comes across to my garden is making me feel ill.
You chose to be a vegan, not me. I mean, you can with your hippie.
You don't need to talk to me like that.
I am being considerate, Lindsay. I'm only having 3 barbecues a week.
Oh, right, and that's being considerate, is it?
It is. I could have 4.
Well, that's affecting my mental health if I'm really completely honest with you.
You've always been mental, let's be honest.
Fellas, I'm willing to bet she was acting out because she wasn't invited to fun barbecue parties.
1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 12. What we doing? But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. The Lord wants you to be quiet, so be quiet.
God see what type of niggas we.
He said it in the Bible. You want to disagree with the Bible?
He said the same thing.
What I'm saying is right here in the Bible. So how can you not? How can you?
What it say?
You don't care what the Bible says?
No. God.
Go to hell. Go to hell. And I mean that in the most respectful way. Go to hell. Women will move the goalposts however far they needed to for them to be right. It said in the Bible for you to be quiet. Look at her. She's still talking. You feel what I'm saying? She doesn't care what the Bible says because it doesn't match with her modern woman mentality. And that's the problem with these goddamn new era women. The Bible was written over hundreds and hundreds of years ago by people that knew God. And you're saying that you don't care what's in it. So the next time you get a customer, don't thank God for it.
Modern women would look at the Bible thinking it's just a suggestion book.
Men lie about what they have, and women lie about what they are. And among the two lies, I'd say that the female lie is extremely dangerous, because if I lie and say I have a Rolls Royce car, I can get one. But if you lie and say that you have a classy owner, or that you're a respectable woman, and you're not, you can never change that. Yeah. And so women are often concealing. And the real damage occurs when you get fooled into like locking down a woman like this in a marriage. You marry her, which is a cardinal sin, and then you find out too late that this is who you're actually dealing with.
Everyone was quiet at the table because they were all guilty of playing with a man like that.
Your husband at right now?
I don't have a husband.
Why not?
Nope, because I don't want one.
Why?
Because I'm an independent woman. I make 6 figures a year. I have my own house by myself.
Lady, you need to go get a lot of therapy, because I already know y'all be destroyed.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm healed.
Y'all be destroyed. How long you been divorced?
2 years.
Nah, you're not healed. Y'all be
I am healed. I am healed.
Listen, y'all be destroyed knowing that your man wanted another man instead of you. He might have been with one too, because there's no way he just having urges and never was with. He had
I totally agree with you.
He had to hold another man's hand. He had to feel on and kiss, all of that stuff.
I totally agree with you.
So how were y'all doing anything in the bedroom?
We were. It just wasn't what he wanted.
You're over here talking about right now, you don't want no man. You're a single, independent woman.
No, I didn't say I didn't want no man. I do want a man. I'm just not ready for one right now. I'm independent right now.
You need to go get yourself together. More therapy.
No, I got myself together. He needs to get himself together. I was the decoy.
He used
You don't
me.
need to worry about him no more. He ain't with you. He's moved on.
Correct.
He's a man.
You're correct.
Stop worrying about him.
You're correct.
6 figures and she's got bags under her eyes that says she'd knock off a couple zeros for a good life with a good man.
Would you ever date a guy that made $200K?
Like a year?
Yeah.
No, what the?
Are you serious? You don't think 200K is a lot?
No, I want a guy that makes 200K a month.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
Would you?
I mean, like, 200K is like a lot of money. Like, my dad makes 200K.
But like, that's like your hardworking dad. Like, we live in a whole different generation.
That's true. It's easy to make money now.
Yeah.
Clearly. Look how much money we have and what do we do?
Yeah, I want a guy that makes more money than me. Like, what?
I hope she goes on to enjoy a life alone with her cats because a man who makes that kind of money definitely ain't wifing an OF chick. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.